A traditional kitchen sink has a seam surrounding the disposer and the drain. And that seam gets coffee stains, it holds bacteria, it breeds germs. It's considered one of the dirtiest places in the house. What Lenova has done is eliminate those seams for a spectacular focal point in the kitchen sink. Not only is it spectacular, but it's much more sanitary. There's no seams to breed bacteria. Something else, we think it's a fantastic feature. The splash guard is removable so it can be cleaned. This greatly reduces odor. If you look at the disposer that's in your home and reach under and grab the rubber, you'll feel how slimy it is. That's where all the odor comes from. It's that bacteria growing on the rubber. So being able to rinse this, clean it, throw it in the dishwasher, greatly reduces the bacteria and greatly reduces the odors. It's a fantastic feature. Another feature we think is just nice. Typically with your disposers you get a plug. And that plug, if you put it on your countertop, after a day it leaves a brown ring. So most people leave it upside down. And it just looks a little out of place, kind of hodgepodge-ish, you might say. What Lenova has done with the PermaClean sinks is all their strainer baskets have an oversized ring, seal, and that's coordinated with the splash guard, so it will seal the splash guard. So not only does it strain, but it seals it also. It's a great, great feature, and it makes for just a beautiful, sophisticated look. Something else with the splash guards, everything that you see, all metal that you see, is 100% solid stainless steel. There's nothing plated, nothing chromed. It's all 304 stainless, so it all matches. It's designed to last a lifetime. We think it's a big improvement in kitchen sinks, and we got more to show you with our next scene. There's a reason why your sink has these seams in it. These seams that get stained with coffee and that breed bacteria. When the sink arrives, it has a 3.5-inch hole in the bottom of it. And the plumber shows up and he has to repair that hole. So he takes this yellow gooey stuff called plumber's putty, makes a donut out of it, and he puts it around the drain fitting. He drops this into the hole from the top into your sink, crawls under the sink, puts this in place, puts this in place, and as he tightens this, it smooshes this, pushing the yellow stuff out, and that's what keeps your sink from leaking. That's it. I mean, it seems kind of primitive, but that's it. Basically the same thing is done with this thing. Now, a couple of problems with this. Number one, over time this stuff dries and it gets cracks in it and it'll leak. And another problem is these things cost money. Now, there's one that comes with the disposer. It's free, but it's got an advertisement for a garbage disposal on it, and it doesn't match the other side. If you want quality stainless steel, something that's going to last a lifetime, you're going to pay up for it. It's not uncommon for a set like this, quality, to cost $50 a piece or $100 total. That's added to the price of your sink. With the PermaClean system, everything is integrated, everything is coordinated, and everything is included in the price. During the manufacturing process, instead of cutting a 3.5-inch hole that later needs to be repaired, we take the steel that's already here, we draw it down and flare it out. The drain and the disposer can then mount to this lip. Let me show you how. We just take a simple piece of rubber. This is EPDM rubber, the same rubber that's used in engine mounts in cars. It's very tough stuff. It slips over that lip. Then we take the disposer and remove all the mounting hardware that's not needed anymore. Everything is removed. And the disposer has a lip, and this lip fits into the seal. It's very simple. Wiggle it, line it up, take the C-clamp, there it is. That thing's never coming off. Now if you have a double bowl sink, or if you want to put drain fittings in, the drain fittings have the same dimensions as this disposer lip. So they're interchangeable. If you look really closely, these two lips are identical. So this lip just slides in. It's a little easier if you put a little dishwashing soap on it, but even without, it's relatively easy. And then, you know, all these fittings come with the sink. Everything's included. And it's idiot-proof. If it's not seated properly, you can't put the clamp on. That is the best seal in the industry today. When people witness this fundamental shift in sink design for the first time, and they compare the way it's been for the last century to the way it is now, their first comment is usually, "It looks so clean." And when plumbers witness the ease of installation and the dependability of the mounting system, their first comment is usually, "Sinks should have been made this way all along." What's on full display here is Lenovo's commitment to excellence. And that commitment to excellence can be seen in over 400 showrooms across the United States and Canada. We encourage you to stop by and witness this fundamental shift in sink design for yourself.